everybody, this is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to easily cut up a cauliflower. Now this can be kind of intimidating, really, I admit that, because it's very compact and it's like, where do you start? Well, it depends upon how you're going to use it. Some people are making cauliflower steaks now. So the easiest way to do that would just be to take it just like it is and just cut it. I would start by cutting it in half and then cut all the way through into whatever thickness pieces you want. Usually I think it's about a 1-inch slice. So the easiest thing, I would just start right in the middle and cut it through. And then once you do that, you can easily remove the leaves and this stem if you want to. I want the florets out of it. And so what I'm going to do is just start peeling away some of these leaves. Now, might be a little easier to take a small paring knife. You can break them off if you want. I want to actually preserve them any way I can. These look really dirty. I'm going to put them in a separate bowl to wash. I will be using these and I will show you what I'm going to do with them in another video. So it takes a little bit of effort to do this if you're going to cut these off first, but it's not the end of the world. You see, they are dirty. So we do want to wash them. I'm going to cut them up first and wash them second. I think it would be a lot easier that way. Just working my way through it. And you might say I'm working it upside down here. Just gradually working my way down so that I can get to the stem and start to see the inner workings of this cauliflower. Okay, now I'm just going to run this smaller knife around to try and loosen this core. And I may or may not get it all out at once. And if not, that's okay. There, it loosened up. And I'm going to toss that, although you could chop it right here and throw that into some soup or stock if you're making some stock. Now I can begin to see where the cauliflower florets are attached. And I'm just going to take my knife and run it in here to start to loosen them up so that I can break them off. Now, depending upon how you want to use these, they might be good to go just like they are, or you might want them in smaller pieces. I want them in smaller pieces, and what you can easily do is break them off with your hands, or you can do something similar to what I did with the broccoli and just cut into the stem part itself, not through the tight floret part, and that helps to minimize the mess from the little flower buds there going all over the place, because it can be a very messy job with all sorts of pieces and parts going all over. This one I want to make a little bit smaller, and again, just like broccoli, I'm going to cut not all the way clear through it, but just partly through it and separate it with my fingers. Hopefully you saw that. Let me try another one here in case you did not. I'm going to cut through just the stem, just like I did with the broccoli, break it with my fingers to separate it into smaller pieces. Why am I doing this? I'm actually going to ferment this, and we eat it like a sauerkraut with our salads. Okay, so I'm going to continue to do this, but you can see they do break off pretty easily just with your fingers. Okay, into bigger pieces. Then if you want to roast that, something like that would be fabulous, just to roast it just like it is. But I'm going to break it into smaller pieces. And you see, it took a little bit of effort to get into it, but once you're into it, it wasn't that bad. Alright, you can go from there and break it up into whatever size pieces you need. Then give it a good wash, let it soak in some water for a few minutes, or run it underwater, however you need to do it. If this thing came straight from the farmer's market or your garden, you might want to soak it in some salt water or vinegar or lemon juice mixed with water, just to make sure you kill any insects that might be in there and loosen up any dirt that might be in there. Well, this is Judi at Judi in the Kitchen. Let me know if I've left some questions unanswered. I hope this helps. Have a great day.